The Diagnostic panel in CBSE is a powerful tool for the diagnosis of our CBSE system. This tool can be of great help to look for eventual problems if the system is not behaving as expected. We can call it up via the menu Tools, Diagnostic panel. In the overview, we can see a summary of the currently used licenses, the clients connected to the Client Manager, the visualizations connected to the CBSE services, and finally the status of the connections of the KNX gateways. In the last line, we can check on the status of the Configuration Manager connection, the service that manages the KNX gateways. In the top part of the Diagnostics panel, we find a menu with the different buttons that provide access to some very useful tools, depending on the circumstances. The first button is meant for the connection and disconnection between the Diagnostics panel and the Client Manager. It is important to recall that only one Diagnostics panel can be connected to a CBSE Client Manager at once. We can specify the Client Manager we wish to connect to. To do so, we press the button Configure. Here we can indicate the IP address and the Client Manager's port that we would like to connect with. And we can define some additional actions that should be executed on connection or disconnection. We press Accept in order to save the information. If we press the button Information, a window with the system's general information will open up. The last button allows for the exportation of the system's events log. It can be downloaded for the technical staff to examine it in case we detect irregularities in the normal course of operation. One of the options in the Diagnostics panel that can be most interesting is the possibility to visualize in real time the system's information traffic, and that can be done by pressing on the button See Log. Let us use the button Play to start or stop the monitoring, and the button Save to have it stored in a file in our local system. We can see both the traffic of the Client Manager and that of CBSE's service, or just switching tabs. Please remember that the Client Manager does only register traffic with the data points information. Process points are not visible in this view. It is also worth mentioning that the level of detail of the registered information will depend on the register's level. This level is not to be modified freely, and only authorized staff can access this parameter. This restriction has the purpose of guaranteeing the stability and proper function of the system. Thank you for your attention.